guys, it's Ashley from Bookaholics Anonymous, and this is going to be another book review. And today, the book review is going to be on Speak by Laurie Halse Anderson. So this book has been out for quite some time, I think since '99 or something, if I'm not mistaken. And it's one of those books that people have wanted to ban from schools and ban, from just different places because of the content and the nature of the book itself, which is really kind of sad because you could learn, you can learn a lot from the book and the stuff that happens in it, and it definitely speaks to everybody, regardless of whether they've been through that trauma or not. So essentially what this book is it's about this girl who before her freshman year of high school, she goes to a party with a friend and she gets raped. And so this is her story after the fact, and her story during her freshman year of school, and how she's treated, what she's going through, how she feels, and it's just it's sad, but it's also kind of, I'm not sure how to explain it really. It is sad that she feels like she has to keep everything to herself and not let people know what happened, and she's got to, go to school with this person that did this to her, and it's just her journey through that year and finding her voice. And it's definitely a really good book to read for anybody, and I don't think anybody should say that it's something that we don't need to read, because stuff happens and things like this do happen, and people need to know. This book is really good. Like I said, it's about Melinda, and so she goes to this party, and when this happens to her, she calls the police she calls the cops just to get them to come out to this party. And once everyone finds out that she's the one that called the cops, they kind of start blaming her for stuff, and they basically exile her to, by herself. So freshman year for her is not easy at all, and it's sad, to think that she has to be quiet about everything. Her parents don't know, her best friend, her ex-best friend now, doesn't know what happened, and she just is isolated, and she's to herself. Her grades slip, she skips school, she does all this stuff, and throughout it, she's, it's just, I don't know, it's a good book, and it's very short and to the point pretty much. But I like it because throughout the story she kind of grows, I guess you could say, and she realizes that, hey, maybe she needs to tell somebody or let somebody else know, because she sees this guy that did this to her, and he's starting to, I guess, date her ex-best friend, and regardless of what her old friends did to her, she wants to try to protect them, I guess. And so she's trying to tell them what happened, and they kind of ignore it at first, and they call her names and shame her and all this, but she doesn't let it go. She kind of keeps on, I guess. And it's just, yeah, definitely a book you want to read. And there's other characters in here too that kind of make you see different. They kind of speak up for themselves. There's one in her, I think it's her history class, that goes against the teacher when he starts talking all this nonsense and stuff or whatever. And so this boy stands up to him, gets the principal, his parents, and everyone else involved, takes a recorder to class to show what he's talking about and everything. And then you have the art teacher, which kind of stands up to the school and stuff as well, and they don't like the way he's teaching, and it's the one class that Melinda kind of likes. And it's just, I don't know. It's a good book. And then you have Melinda's parents who don't know what she's going through either, and they're just kind of, they get kind of mad at her for her grades are falling and all this stuff that's happening to her, but yet they don't know why, and she hasn't told them. And yeah, so there's just a lot of stuff that goes on in this little book, and for a tiny book, it's got a large impact. So definitely read it if you haven't read it. I'm kind of behind, I guess you could say. And also, I found out that there is a movie from the book, and I really want to try to get that movie and watch it too. I'm just curious to see what that's like. It's got Kristen Stewart in it, so I don't know, maybe. But yeah, if you haven't read it, definitely read it. If you have any questions or comments, or you want to let me know that you read it, or what you felt about it, definitely do that. I will see you guys next time. Bye.